it's Blaze, and I'm finally doing it. I'm excited for myself. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me any GLP1 related questions, weight questions, dieting questions, anything like that. And you guys sent me some questions. I didn't read all of them. I read some of them, but let's get going. This is your first time seeing me. I'm sorry that this is what you're seeing. If you just haven't watched in a while, on October 4th, started Mounjaro. I have type 2 diabetes and I'm obese. So according to the BMI charts. So that's why I'm on Mounjaro. I'm not on it to just lose weight. And because it's a fad, it was a difficult decision for me to make. I need my blood sugar and A1C to go down. I'm doing it for my health, not just looks purposes, for both purposes, but mainly for my health. Okay, let's just get into it. Are you having any side effects from the medicine? Okay, I'm speaking, when questions like this are asked, I'm speaking from personal experience and from a couple things my friends have said, but I'm just gonna speak from my experience. Some days I'm hella nauseous and like lethargic, and then other days I'm completely fine, like totally fine. The other day, the day after Thanksgiving, I went up to the next highest dose, I haven't gotten that sick in a very, very long time. So I told my doctor I need to go back to the lowest dose because there's no way I'm doing that every week. You know, it was horrible. So nausea, lethargic, pressure here sometimes because I feel, okay, I'll get that because I read that question. There's another question, and that's pretty much it. Just feeling full a lot faster, feeling full when I haven't eaten. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm thinking of going on a GLP1. What should I expect? Okay, first of all, I'm not here to, I wanted to make this disclaimer as well. I'm not here to play doctor. I'm not here to say, go on a GLP1, or go on a semaglutide or take diet pill. Please don't take diet. I'll say that. Please don't take diet pills. I did that as a teenager. Holy shit. Just don't do that. Please discuss with your doctor all the options and the reasons and everything like that. But since you're asking me, everybody's different. Everybody has different side effects. Some people have zero side effects. Some people have amazing results. Some people have okay results. What should you expect? Every week having to take an injection, if you're not used to that, maybe some digestion and GI problems. That's just the most common one. Maybe feeling a little tired, maybe not feeling as hungry, which is what it's supposed to do. So that part is great. And that's all I can really say for my personal experiences. But please do your research and talk to your doctor if you are wanting to go on a GLP-1. And if you do, let me know how it works, and we'll share pictures and we'll talk about it. Friend talks about burping a lot on these meds. What's that about, LOL? That's the question I read that I wanted to say. So what's very common on GLP-1s and semaglutides are things called sulfur burps. I mentioned this in a vlog. I think it was my dad's birthday vlog or my first Vlogmas. Okay, believe me or not, I burp maximum 3 times a year since I was a kid because I have a metaphobia, and the way my doctors and psychiatrists have described it to me, it's my body naturally rejects when burping wants to happen. That's what I was talking about with the pressure. But sometimes if I like lean over, a little one will come out and I start having a panic attack because I think I'm gonna be puking because, hi, that's my brain. Sulfur burps are basically self-explanatory. They are burps that taste and smell like sulfur. And I had my first one. Things don't like that going on in my body. The taste and execution is fucking horrible. It's horrible. And I feel so bad for people who have to go through it on a daily basis. And of course, the one of those 3 to 4 times a year I burp, it had to be one of those. It was horrifying. Tastes a little like puke. And if you've ever had like your sink clog up and it smells like sulfurish, I don't want to be graphic and gross, but that, yeah, ask the question. So yes, a lot of people deal with them on the daily. But since I've started the Mounjaro, I get a lot more pressure building up here and wanting, like my body wanting to burp, but it naturally won't. But I've been feeling how the feeling feels when it travels up and out. Much more pressure here. So that's what that's about. It's not fun. What was your biggest fears and inspirations going on Mounjaro? That's a good question. My biggest fears, that it was going to make me throw up or make me sick. It was going to make me more nauseous than I already am on a daily basis. And that I was just going to overall have a bad reaction to it. Those were my main fears. My inspirations, to get my A1C down, which is like your glucose. It measures your glucose in your body when you get your blood drawn and stuff like that. Or if they check it in your urine sometimes. And to help get me out of this whole diabetes debacle. And I wanted to be happier in my body. I wanted to have more confidence in myself. And yeah, so those were the inspirations and fears. But the main one is just to get healthier. You look great. Thank you. How much weight have you lost? Okay, I got like 3 how much weight have you lost questions. And I don't want to say exactly how much weight I've lost so far. I'm probably going to do that in like my New Year's Eve get ready with me. But I'll just say it's in the double digits. But thank you for saying I look great. That makes me very happy, and I want to hug you. Huggies. Are you having any cravings? Ay. Short answer, yes and no. I am not having cravings for foods and stuff that I was before the Mounjaro. I've had a craving, like drooling craving, for one thing and one thing only, and I mentioned this in a vlog as well. Specifically, Kraft mac and cheese. That's it. I don't want bougie mac and cheese. I don't want gourmet mac and cheese. I don't want mac and cheese from a restaurant. I want People Kraft mac and cheese. That, trust me, People includes my family. That's all I want. I've been drooling craving for it, but I know I can't have it. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I forgot to mention, going back to the side effects question, I have PCOS and most likely endometriosis. I've been getting my period twice a month and like 12 days early. Love that for me. The pain is significantly less though. So I do love that for me. But I don't really like having it twice a month or like 10 days early. And I'm like, ugh, great. Okay, wasn't expecting this. Are you on Ozempic? No. I hear bad things about that. Be careful. No, I am not on Ozempic. In 2017, when Ozempic became kind of like a new medication, my doctor at the time, she's not my doctor now, suggested that I try Ozempic. And I was like, oh, okay. Then me and my mom went home and researched it, and we saw all the bad stories and all the bad side effects. And I was like, no, not doing it. And now that everything, you see what's happening to people who are on Ozempic, that's what Ozempic is, a semaglutide. I'm on a GLP1, similar, but not the same thing. And I will not go on a semaglutide. I'm perfectly fine staying on my GLP1. What made you want to start a GLP1, and was it a hard decision? You look thin. I look thinner? Thank you. I kind of already answered this. I wanted to get my health and my diabetes and everything under control, and I wanted more confidence. Was it a hard decision? Yes. I kept going back and forth of, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. And this was like weeks of research, talking to my friends. I have 4 friends who are on Mounjaro or something similar, like sister medications to that. And I talked to them. We were in each other's DMs and talking all about it. And it was a hard decision. But the last couple days, even though I was super nervous and anxious about it, it was not hard anymore. I was like, it was a yes, I'm definitely doing this. I have to do this, or at least have to give it a try. So yes, it was a hard decision thinking about it. And at first, because I was so scared, but now it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. My blood sugar, I take my blood sugar at least once a day, was sometimes in the 300s. Now it's in like the 90s and the 80s. Air high five, people. Does it hurt? Do you mean I think this person might have meant the injection, like the shot. Does it hurt? No. A lot of people are afraid of needles and say all needles hurt. No, I'm not bad with needles. It doesn't hurt. You know, it's when you take an alcohol wipe and wipe off if you have any excess, just like a drip of blood, or if you just want to clean it. Sometimes it stings a little, but that happens with like any cut that you pour rubbing alcohol on or whatever. It stings a little, if like that part, but does it hurt actually giving myself the injection? No, not at all. Do you get any temptations? Like, does your family still bring in bad foods? Yes, they do. But they are very good at like keeping it in their rooms or in a different room where I can't see it. Temptations, yes. Like around Halloween time, I really wanted some Reese's Ghosts or pumpkins or stuff. I wait all year for them. And I was like, huh. But I didn't eat a single piece of candy. Brava. Now my mother brought in Christmas candy and they have the white chocolate Reese's trees. And I'm not eating a single one because I learned my lesson. But do I have temptations? Of course I do. And my family knows now not to show bad for me foods if they want to. My family can eat whatever the hell they want to eat. And I like not forcing them to diet or, you know, whatever. I want them to eat healthier, but if like my sister wants some dark chocolate or something, let my sister have some dark chocolate. I don't give 2 shits. I think this is the last question. Yeah, I hope this isn't too personal, girl. Have you cheated on your diet? Proud of you. First of all, thank you. Second of all, not too personal. Yes. 2 times? 2 or 3 times. Yes, 3 times. I drink Starbucks at least 1 to 2 times a week. It's the treat that I give myself when I've been doing good. It's the holiday season, and after the holiday season, I'm gonna slow down much more, but it's a treat. My father's birthday was recently, his big birthday was recently, and I had to have a sliver of his red velvet cake. I just had to celebrate with him. He wanted me to, and he said, it's okay, it's my birthday, it's fine. And I woke up the next morning hella sick, like so sick. And it was because when you have this medication in you, it does not take sugar well. It makes you feel like you have some kind of GLP1 hangover. Just miserable the next morning. And on Thanksgiving, even though I told myself I wasn't going to, everybody was having a slice of apple pie. So I again took the smallest piece of apple pie and I cheated, but I, you know, took my cinnamon supplements and everything like that. And I actually didn't have a bad reaction to that because I don't know, less sugar in that than the red velvet cake. I don't know, or taking the cinnamon or just getting better sleep. I'm not entirely sure, but those are the only 3 times that I've been tempted. That should be a word. I've been tempted and I've given in. Other than that, no. I am doing so well. I have never been this confident, this successful, and this determined to be healthier when it comes to my dieting and everything like that. We don't like using the word diet. It's a now for life. It's a lifestyle now, a healthier lifestyle. So I am, you know, eating much more salads. I'm eating much more protein, less portions, doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. So that's all the questions that you guys sent in. Thank you guys so much for your questions. You guys had some really good ones, and I hope I gave you the answers you were looking for and some insight in what's been going on with me and the Mounjaro. I know some of y'all are sick of it, but this is my Mounjaro and GLP1 and weight loss journey, and I just want to share it with you guys. If you guys have any more questions, we can either do a updated one or in a few months, or if you just want to ask me anything in the comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't already and you'd like to, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, kiss it, give it a little kiss for the holidays. Mwah, Santa baby. Love you guys so much. And until next time, my beautiful ones, stay wicked.